Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA, shot and killed by a gunman while on stage during an event during a stop at Utah Valley University during his American Comeback Tour yesterday. It was the first stop on the tour. Gunshot rings out while Kirk was talking to students yesterday. Shot from a building about 100 to 200 yards away. Security was seen on video carrying Kirk's body away from the scene. Kirk rushed to the hospital after being shot, was in critical condition. He eventually does pass away. The killer still at large. Now, a couple of persons of interest were popping up yesterday. One of them in the assassination was released after an interrogation by law enforcement. FBI Director Kash Patel originally said a person of interest was taken into custody before 4:20 yesterday afternoon, but was released about an hour and 40 minutes later. Patel said, "Our investigation continues. We will continue to release information of interest and transparency." Patel reported the person of interest was taken into custody, questioned, and then released. Governor of Utah said that the investigation is ongoing. He wanted to make it crystal clear to the suspect that we will try you, we will hold you accountable to the fullest extent of the law. Now, President Trump gave an Oval Office address last night to address the fatal shooting of Charlie Kirk.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family, who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now. My administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including the organizations that fund it and support it, as well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country. From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year, which killed a husband and father, to the attacks on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and 3 others, radical left political violence has hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died, the values of free speech, citizenship, the rule of law, and the patriotic devotion and love of God. Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country. An assassin tried to silence him with a bullet, but he failed because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come. Today, because of this heinous act, Charlie's voice has become bigger and grander than ever before, and it's not even close. May God bless his memory, may God watch over his family, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Utah Valley University Police Chief Jeffrey Long had said 6 officers worked the event. It drew more than 3,000 people. Long said, quote, "We train for these things. You think you have things covered. You try to get your bases covered. Unfortunately, today we didn't. Because of that, we had this tragic accident." He said Kirk had a security team with him when he was shot. The team is reportedly working with the local law enforcement. Witnesses reportedly said that Kirk was answering a question about transgender shooters the moment that he was fatally shot.
It's a dark time, man.
Yeah.
This is a very dark time. You have right now a situation. I don't know. Did you see the video?
No.
You didn't see the video?
No.
The video showed up. You could be scrolling through social media and watch a woman using her new ice cream machine and talking about how great her new ice cream machine is and how you can make soft serve at home extremely easily. And then with one flick of your thumb, watch a man get murdered in broad daylight on the same social media feed.
Yeah, everything is right there all the time.
Directly in front of your face, regardless of your consent. You know?
Right.
And you have there was a thing in the House, in the U.S. House yesterday. Moment of silence on the House floor over the shooting death of Charlie Kirk that devolved into a shouting match between Republicans and Democrats. The exact opposite of a moment of silence is a shouting match. Commotion began. Lauren Boebert, Republican out of Colorado, rose following the moment of silence to ask the House also say a prayer for Kirk. Democrats then started shouting, "What about the kids in Colorado?" Representative Anna Paulina Luna, Republican out of Florida, who used to work for Charlie Kirk as the director of Hispanic engagement at Turning Point, stood up and blamed Democrats for causing this. And then Democrats said, well, you should pass some gun laws. And then Susie Lee, a Democrat out of Nevada, said that, well, we should just turn down the heat across the entire country here.
Well, yeah, I mean, the saddest thing is whenever you have a moment like this, the first thing that people think of is let's politicize this. How can we gain some cred with our base on either side and just politicize a tragedy for our benefit? That is the saddest part about these tragedies.
I mean, a few years ago, people were observing that, like, people politicize things before the body's even cold. Now they do it as the shot is being fired.
Pretty close.
They politicize it. I mean, it happens instantaneously. There was, I forget the politician, and I should have looked it up. He was talking about how less than 20 minutes after Charlie Kirk died, he was getting texts from reporters about, does this change your stance on guns?
Oh, yeah, again, it's the playbook, right? I mean, it's just what you do in the moment of a tragedy. You just flip the page and like, okay, this is ABC.
Here's the script for this one.
Let's follow the script. Yeah.